So, my audio's finally working. So you might be... Okay, I recorded this one time. The audio didn't work, and I was like, bro, that was like the best video I made. It wasn't recorded. So now I'm gonna make this video. It's probably gonna be worse. Hate doing retakes. First take is always my best take. I didn't use a script, by the way. I'm just freeballing like every single video. I freeball every video. So you might be wondering why my camera is in 780p, 750, whatever it is, 720p. Why my camera quality so bad? Why my mic quality so bad? Well, the reason is, it's because it's on my computer. I'm using my computer camera. And you might be wondering, that's why you're using your computer camera. Don't you have a phone? Well, I do. It's right there next to me on my table. So why am I not using it? Well, it's because I'm too lazy to record on it. Well, that's why it's because I don't want to transfer this audio or the video to this computer that's like storage all the way filled up. That phone storage is filled up. This storage is filled up. My other broken phone storage is filled up. Newsflash, my other phone's broken now. I got the same exact phone model. I should have gotten it. Whatever. So, the other phone had more videos of me skating. Now that's gone. Well, technically I can get it. I'm not doing that right now, though. Well, I've been gone. Dang it, the other video is so much better. Why have I been gone? Well, I haven't been gone from skateboarding, that's the thing. Well, technically, I took a decent 1 month break because I was getting irritated at skating because of those gosh darn ollies. It's the ollies that did it, okay? The ollies that took me out of the game for a month. Then I came back. When it hit winter break, I was like, maybe I'll skate. So, when I went to Oregon, I brought my skateboard. Best decision of my life, by the way. So, and I started practicing. You might be wondering why I've been gone, actually. Should I start with that? Well, I've been gone because, like, I actually have no explanation. I just didn't post. That's literally it. You saw I've posted a couple videos. You might have seen me say, I'm gonna post in the next week. Yeah, it never happened. Because I was like, I'll do the next week. I'll do the next week. And then school happens, and then, like, I learned a lot of stuff. First thing I learned, mastered my ollies in Oregon. Banger. Got to see my cousins in Oregon. I will drop down in my first bowl in Oregon. Spoiler, I don't have a video of that. It sucks. Like, it was my first time driving in a bowl. Didn't record it like a bum. Did it 3 more times. Best day of my life. I think it was a 10-foot bowl. No, 8-foot bowl. It was an 8-foot bowl. Pretty steep and it was pretty big. It wasn't scary. The dropping in part was quite simple since I was used to dropping in the ramps at my other park. But the only difference is my ramps at my other park went like, imagine this is curved. This is the one at my park. This is the one at the at the skate park in Oregon. It was a massive skate park with a 10-foot speed wall. I know that's for sure. It's a 10-foot speed wall. And I know for sure that the bowl I dropped in was 10-foot. Well, no, 8-foot. So I dropped down in the 8-foot, which curved. And I dropped down in the bowl that just went like this. Curved around. I carved the wall. I thought that was cool. Also, I went on a wall. Had my skateboard. And I was riding. There was like a little drop. I dropped down. This is my skateboard, by the way. I dropped down. And then there's a wall. There's a ramp went like this. And there's just a wall. So what I did, I dropped. Went on the wall. Went like that. Went back down. Like I would put all 4 of my wheels on the wall. Vertical. Just straight up right on the wall. While riding. That was the coolest thing I did. I thought that it was really fun doing that. Now I'm just yapping. Well, I have videos to show you. Dang it, bro! Hey, how to do second retake. This is my skateboarding bag. I bring this everywhere I go. If I go skating, bring this to school every day now. Actually, got a new pair of Vans. Yeah, like these Vans. These are sick black Vans, dude. I had another pair. I got red and black checkers, but then they canceled my order because I was gonna have them shipped, and then they canceled it. Now I have to wait 7 business days to get my money back. Well, this hole's been here for a long time, and I thought it was about time I started getting a new shoe, since my foot was actually getting pretty messed up. My foot actually has scars on it from using this shoe because the shoe wasn't shoeing, and it caused harm to my foot because of the grip tape. I even Like, Ollie's been or were so annoying. I got like the software to analyze videos efficiently because I didn't want to keep going in my phone, slowing them down. It was laggy too. I got a software on my computer. It worked beautifully it was meant for sports analysis. So it was amazing. And it was free. I thought it was a virus at first because I put in Malwarebytes and I was like, everybody, this has a 1 out of 80 score. I want to download this. Got it anyways. Works perfectly fine. Freaking my bike went like this and then it went like this and I was like this and I'm yapping too much. Alright, I'm just gonna get to the video. Let me get to the video. I didn't know there was a mic on these earbuds. I'm being so serious. So I'm gonna be practicing all these. I just landed a couple, not moving ones. I landed a couple. Here's the new game. Here's the new game plan. Learning. How do I get past this learning curve? I thought about it. The time I was off of skateboarding. Actually, I did it too much. It stressed me out a bit. But here's the go-to. Wait, I think you guys can hear my music. Here is what we're gonna do from now on. Repetition and not only just skate when I'm able to go to the skate park, because that's literally the only time I skated, and sometimes in here too. Go outside and skate. Well, why didn't I do it before? Well, there wasn't really a place to skate other than the skate park. And I couldn't commute with the skateboard because there wasn't sidewalks. But there's sidewalks now. Funny thing is, I was riding a skateboard back from school and there's construction people working on the sidewalk. For some reason, they did not care I was there. They didn't care. They never care. Every time I ride by, they see them and they're like, yo, just don't step in the wet cement. And I'm like, okay, I won't. And there's this guy working on the thing, smoothing out the cement and stuff. And I was like, hey, have you been grinding over there? I'm like, nah, assuming that they saw damage on the thing. I didn't want to get like in trouble. And I was like, oh, it's skateboard heaven over there. I was like, oh my chicken. And I started laughing. And he started laughing too. Well, he started laughing first. I thought it was funny. So I have sidewalks and I can commute with my skateboard, especially when all the cement is dried and stuff. There's just one thing I've been practicing when commuting. I did it a couple times. I'd stop with the tail. I found all I gotta do is lift up my front foot, but then I would like fall forward sometimes, or I would go like kind of like that, like you just saw. It wasn't intentional, but most of the time I would go like this, but then go back now. I found if I lean forward for some reason, I wasn't even leaning forward. I did something and it like fixed the problem. Because I was like, every time it would hit, I'd go forward. And I found if I lean forward, I'll do that with my heels on the ground. Stop from doing that. So these are kind of high always. That was a perfect call. There's also another thing. I hear people say you have to like stomp your foot down when you're in the ollie. So maybe I'll practice that too. Also learned how to keep straight. Had warranty, it was only like $50. I need to learn my landing too. I don't know how to land properly. So kind of clean I'm doing right now. Not that one, but I still landed it. But that one, it's a bad one, and that's what would usually happen when I'm doing an ollie. It would do that. So hopefully the mic on and that. I don't know why it does that. Like goes forward. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna focus straight. I did that without looking. I think I'm landing on the board on my way down, and I think I have to make contact with the board in the air. So I gotta be fast. Like that, I landed on my way down rather than make contact with the board in the air. So And that one was just, I don't even know what happened there. And I gotta make sure I pop the board up like that. And I was leaning back right there. How do I lean correctly? I'll learn that. Natural instinct, if I lean back, I try to land forward. I also gotta pay attention and do my ollies. Maybe it's also placement as well. I keep my feet behind the board, but which causes a little unbalanced landing. And I don't even know what happened there. I gotta make sure not to touch the board. Well, I can't. I don't know what I'm talking about no more. Maybe with my two front toes sticking out a little bit, because I see that gives me some. That was a bad ollie. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be a little busy. I'm putting a little bit more focus in school, but and finals are coming up. I gotta do my finals. So yeah. If I did, I'll show you guys because I have a video of me jumping over like 2 brooms. I think I did post that. I don't know. You guys are gonna see from me today. After reviewing the footage, I realized what I was doing wrong. I was lifting my arms up. I was throwing my body weight off. I don't even know how I did realize that at first. So we're running it back without lifting my arms up to see if it makes a difference. Also, the audio is kind of bad, but that's because this room is very echoey and these earbuds are not meant to be a mic. Feels kind of awkward. Kind of make a difference a little bit. Alright, y'all. My phone died while recording. I didn't even know until like 20 minutes later. From doing what I love. It's a stupid ollie. Others progress with ollies faster. I thought I would too, considering how fast I progress with other things, but I don't know, I'm a little disappointed. It's okay. I'm just gonna record myself doing ollies multiple times in a row and see what the heck I'm doing wrong. A suspicion overall is my balance in general, but other stuff. So I'm just gonna record my ollies practicing this. These shoes doesn't. That's the reason why these shoes. If I wore the other shoes, I'd be landing, but these. Every time I use these shoes, I can't ollie. So I don't want to be relying on a specific shoe. If I get good at this shoe, I can basically ollie any shoe if I want to. Because I got comfortable using those shoes, and something about them allowed me to ollie these ones. What the heck is that? Can I stop rolling? This can't be real. I can't be this bad at ollies for this long. I still can't ollie. I don't know why. I can't do it. I just can't. I don't know why it does that. Freaking flips. I don't know why. After like closer examination, some culprit. I don't know how to see. I don't even know if this is the problem or not, but I looked very carefully and compared my ollie to others. You know the difference? Well, I don't level out my board. I don't even know how. I don't level out my board. Not fast enough, at least. Like, if you've seen, I try to level up I don't level up my board at all when it's in the air. I just stay there. I stay like this. I go like, boom. And when it comes down, I don't go, boom. I go, boom. See? I don't know if that is the culprit. I don't think it's the full culprit, but I'm gonna try to level up my board because I just don't know how to. I'm not gonna lie. I was just laying there. Putting too much focus. Recording. It's so annoying. Hello there. I fell. I think that's enough skating for today. Did pretty good practice. Now I need to know what I need to do to get better. I got practice for longer. I'm capable. That's what's keeping me going. Being capable is a recipe for amazingness. If you're capable at doing something, do it. I'm capable at getting better. How? Do this for longer. My board does not need any drying off whatsoever, so that's good. Thanks for watching. See you guys. Yeah, no, I don't know how to do. I'm just gonna edit.